All right, we're live.
We live. Let me go live on my Instagram real fast while everybody is chiming in. Hey y'all,
Mm-hmm.
hey y'all, hey. I was trying to look for me a cute little filter, but they ain't. Oh, what the hell? What is that? Hey y'all, hey. But this is good. This gives me a good viewpoint on the topic that I have today. Peace, y'all. Hey, Instagram. Hey. Oh shit. Hey, Facebook. Hey, Kindale.
Hey.
How y'all feeling?
Good.
Yeah, Dale, you all right?
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
going through some. She's doing some account configurations right now for her
Oh,
for this
okay.
Facebook live stream.
Okay, sweet. I'm seeing a lot of people coming into my live right now. So
Work.
on Instagram, hey IG, hey, what's up, y'all? What's happening? Um, so can we tell how many people are on our Facebook Live?
Well,
Yes.
we could, but right now the Facebook connection isn't working, so that's what Kai's doing right now to fix it. But
Oh,
like, we don't we don't have to like stop what's going on now, like conversation wise. Like, if people are
it's
here,
still being recorded. We still got it recorded.
yeah, it's getting recorded for StreamYard. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. All right, so I was watching some like little show, and the show was talking about how people that are more attractive get away with more. And that made me think about, how we live every single day, and it brought me back to sort of this wellness and taking care of ourselves, and how people that are in wellness and put wellness first as a priority normally live a life that is more abundant. I'm just noticing that, and I'm not saying that goes across the board, but as far as socially, as far as what I've learned and far as what I've seen, is the people that are really taking care of themselves. And I'm not just talking about the look, how you look aesthetically. I'm just talking about the people that take care of themselves usually go a little bit further and have a little bit more in life, because I guess it comes from the discipline that you give yourself, and how that shows, it radiates out from inward to outward. Do you guys agree?
That's the only way that things radiate from inwards to outwards, right?
Yeah, well, I guess the question is, do people that take care of themselves have a little bit more support in life? Let me be kind about it right now. Because
You
in
really want to be
reality,
kind about it, or you want the raw truth about it?
I'm just, I start off kindly, and then when I start, when I'm in a conversation, it gets a little bit more raw. So
There
if
you
you guys
go.
can communicate with me, whether you're online on live, or you and I, Dale and Kai, like, the more and more the more raw I can get, is the more is based upon the conversation that I can get out of the other person who I'm talking with. So
Cool. Let's get
all
raw
I'm
then.
saying is right now, it looks as though, and statistics show that people that are not don't aesthetically look good get longer term sentence terms if they murdered somebody, because it is honestly statistically show, if you look crazy as fuck, and you look, you're not aesthetically attractive, based upon a more attractive person, they'll get a lesser sentence.
Wow.
Based off of how you look. And we
Mm.
all know we can all look a little bit better. I know some of us are just gifted with just good looks, and then some of us have to fucking work hard at it, right? So I'm just saying, statistically, we are visual people, and statistically, there's been, hey Peter, there's been uh tests shown that more if you're more aesthetically looking good, your sentence, as far as, and I'm just using this for murder, you know what I mean, going to jail. Your sentence is lessened when you are more attractive. So with that statistic being shown, Kai and Dale and anybody that's listening, how important is it to keep your wellness in order to for you to have a sense of sort of beauty entitlement? So is there beauty entitlement going on right now? Do you get more followers if you aesthetically looking good? Do you get more money if you aesthetically looking good? And can you get away with murder if you look good?
Dang.
That's where we're at.
That's where we at. So how important is it to look damn good? And yeah, is that important? Do you guys think that as an important part in your holistic life is looking good?
Hmm.
Somebody said, I think you get more haters.
I feel like you get more haters no matter what you do,
Yeah,
especially if you're expanded more and your expansion is challenging other people's beliefs. You're gonna get some haters because you may be reflecting parts of themselves that they hate, so they are coming at you. Um, so for me, I feel that it's like two-edged sword. It's true in certain aspects, and it's true not in certain aspects. Obviously, there is privileges out there. There's pretty privileges, as they would say, of a
pretty
person
privileges.
yeah, of a female or a male who looks good, and they get more privileges, more stuff based upon their looks, and we can see it on social media. There's there's beautiful women, their beautiful bodies and stuff, showing their bodies and things like that, and they get more attention. It's the dog eat dog world, but it's like some guys are attracted to that, and then vice versa. Some women are attracted to the male who, let's say the guy comes out there, hey, like my new Apple or whatever it may be, but the dude has some gray sweatpants on and he has a bulge, a big bulge. It's good. It might grab some attention from females. Like, oh yeah. So there's different demeanors of that, but also even more on an expansive level, the way you present yourself, because they always say the first impression leaves leaves an impression on someone. So how you
Yeah,
present yourself. So I feel like there's importance, but then there's not that much importance. Like how you present yourself, how are you being, how are you being, and one aspect of we talk about externally, but internally, how are you being internally? Because it's going to be shown no matter what you're doing. Your energy is going to radiate whatever is going on inside of you as well. So
indeed.
it
But
has certain.
but
Yeah,
but it takes to me, Dale, it takes a level of internal let's just say it wait, I'm gonna say it like this. It takes a level of respect that you have for yourself in order, and I think that is shown through your appearance, how you treat yourself, within yourself. It's shown in your appearance. But the real question is, I know ugly is best is relative, honestly, and pretty is relative. All I'm saying is the statistics show you get more out of life if you are aesthetically good looking. It doesn't matter if your wellness is in order. It doesn't matter if how much education that you have. It doesn't matter if you're a bad person or a good person. If you aesthetically look good, they're saying that you get away with more and you get lesser sentence, so to speak, in like if you were going to jail for murder. You get what I'm saying? Like it's lessened if you look good, and that's the reality. Beauty has its of course gifts and curves, but I think
of course.
when you take care of yourself and you are beautiful and you are radiant. I mean, and I know it helps with women for sure. It helps with women, but because when I'm looking good and I'm feeling my best, I get doors open for me. I get things paid for me. I get groceries in the car for me. I get more. I honestly I get paid more when I'm feeling good and presenting myself in that beauty, in the beauty of who I am. Not just, I mean, because you can be beautiful, but you can feel a radiance within somebody that's really beautiful from the inside out. Oh, she's just beauty here. But there's also a difference between a beauty from within and outward. You can feel it, you know. So I do honestly, I kind of understand. I kind of understand. I kind of understand where you do have your pretty privileges, like how you said,
Mm-hmm.
whether you a
Yeah.
male or female.
Yeah. And it's like, how do you use it? That's the question with it. So like you were saying, like somebody pretty privileged and tries to get away with murder but have a less sentence and that type of thing. But also like for you, you're using your radiant and your beauty to open doors for yourself to get into, but also you use it in a way of inspiring others as well. It's not like a way of like putting yourself on a that's a good hashtag pretty pedestal, the pretty pedestal, like
A
oh,
pretty pedestal.
aka light skin syndrome. But you don't do it, but also you're aware of how others are perceiving you in that way, and also you're using it to your advantage. It's totally fine, but also you're using it in a way of opening doors to help yourself and help others. So there's a way, like, okay, I acknowledge that I may have this pretty privilege thing going on, but what am I going to do with it? You can choose to do it stuff for yourself, but then also open doors. And another thing with the, I guess, the facial pretty privilege and things like that, the facial beauty and the body beauty, eventually that goes away.
Do
And
you think it goes away, or do you think it's just sort of appreciated at a different level? Like, you know what I mean? It's not, it
I love
doesn't,
that.
beauty really doesn't go away. It's just now, oh,
Different
you look
levels.
great at 60. You know what I mean? And it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, that's just another level of beauty, so to speak.
Yeah. And thank you, because you helped me expand what I was about to say to the other level of it, of how it shifts. Meaning, like the beauty that you have when you're younger is a different beauty than you have when you're more mature. Like
Yes,
this is more mature, not more older. But then what can happen is you may think you still have that same beauty and that same level you have when you're younger as you have when you're more mature. And
yes,
then life obviously is going to reflect to you that there's something different. But
indeed.
you could believe like I'm still that person from before, and it could lead to some turmoil. But I love the way that you mention it with the expansion of beautiness of from the growth from one age to a different age. It's another level of beauty that you can embody with this new stage that you are in your life. That's like some that just shows reflection, some inner work right there. Cause like, you're like
Yes.
wait a second, like, okay.
Yeah, your beauty doesn't damper just because you're getting, more, like you say, more mature. It does not. But um somebody said this is a light skin combo.
I'm dark here, man. I'm representing for the dark skins over here.
it's definitely not a light skin thing, because I know some beauty. My sister is beautiful, very dark, and she's beautiful. And honey, let me tell you, and I don't want to tell you about all her business, but this sister can walk into any job and get a job because her beauty is radiant and she is dark, dark. You know what I mean? Like, so it doesn't have anything to do with light skin. And yes, light skin folks, unfortunately, in some areas, we do have a privilege. In some areas, dark skin got more privilege. So don't do that on my live. Don't do that, because we don't see color around here. We see beauty. If you're beautiful, this is the thing that I'm talking about. If you're beautiful, if you're beautiful aesthetically and you're beautiful, your personality is beautiful. Hell yeah, you should be getting more in life. And if you're not, I'm here to tell you, you should be using that as a gift, as a gift. So please don't.
Yeah.
I had to, you know,
I
shift
don't
that.
know who's I
Period.
don't know who might have said it about beauty being a gift and a curse type of thing.
Mm.
So like for somebody who may have that additional beauty to them or quote unquote, they may feel like it's a potential curse because they may get shamed. So
Mm.
like the whole light skin thing. I joke around with it. There's a
No.
It's like the
I'm
dark
sorry,
skin.
I'm listening to you, Dale. You talking to, but now where I see, he said, where I see light skinned people tend to play more on their looks. And then if you see more people, light skinned people playing on their looks, then that does that mean we're smarter? I mean, Jesus, if you're a good looking dark person and you not playing on your looks, then maybe this is a time for you too.
Yeah, it's our
Dark
attributes.
skin look better when y'all sweat. That shit looks sexy than a motherfucker.
See that sweat over there, girl?
Yeah. You light skin, you just look wet. You know, like black skin motherfuckers look great.
You know what's cool? As we're having this conversation, to expand more into this, is like we all have our own unique beauty to us.
We have our
Whether
own.
you're dark skinned or whether you're light skinned, whether you're white or all the different labels of what we are, but we all have our own version of beauty. And the question is, like, can you discover that, or are you going to be too fixated on comparing yourself to these other people out there and shaming other people because they're radiating their own beauty, like they're blessed with what the divine creator gave them in this bodysuit, whether it's a light-skinned person or whatever it may be. But are you willing to discover your own beauty to shine with that? That's the question.
I think you know, there's a lot of people that are absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and I just oh Lord have mercy, and and they're not using that as a privilege, and which is fine, because they may have other areas that definitely helps them in life. You know what I mean? Like, period, whatever the decision is. But I'm saying, as a collective, we go off looks. We base a lot of the things off of what we visually see, period. And that's the collective. I'm not talking about individually, like how I feel, how you feel. Don't nobody care about that. I'm talking about collectively. Let's bring the numbers together. And this is where we at as a unit. As a unit, this is where we are. You know, aesthetically, I feel like a lot of the money making that especially the new, like, businesses and new businesses and things like that, we have to be stimulated aesthetically first before we even press on any damn thing. At this point, we have to be stimulated visually first. It seems like that's where we're going. And if we're not visually stimulated, businesses don't run properly. Your relationships don't be running properly, because I don't want to be with nobody that ain't giving a shit about themselves and not really caring. You know what I mean? Like, so I think it plays a lot. It plays a big role in a lot of our success in you're a pistol in certain areas. In certain areas, somebody say I'm a pistol. That's funny.
Let me move this, this metaphor. Let me move this into another analogy, right?
Come on.
So I went to Trader Joe's and I bought this can of vegetarian chili. And I get back, I put it into a bowl, and I put it into a pot, to warm it up. And I'm looking in there and I'm like, what is this stuff that is in my chili? I was like, this is supposed to be vegetarian. And it looks like there's meat in my chili. I'm like, all right, what's going on here? So I looked at the can, and the can said that it was actually pea protein. So for someone who just happened upon this chili that likes meat, and they saw this chili, they would be more apt to eat it because it would meet their expectations of what chili is.
No pun intended. Meat.
Meet their expectation. And for me, I was actually a little appalled because I wasn't intending to have any meat at the moment. So I think that what looks tend to do for us is that it allows us to kind of like assess our risks before we enter a situation. Like someone may be hired more likely because they're good looking, because the person wants their expectations to be met.
Correct. So like I said, okay, then we do base a lot of our decisions on, when it comes to that, on looks. I just do. We're there. I've been there before, but of course, being more mindful now and more mature, I go with feels good now. Like I go with, yeah, you look good, but you could be a devil, honey. You know what I mean? So like I can sense all of that now at this space that I'm in. However, when I'm basing, on my Tinder swipes.
You on Tinder? You on Tinder right now?
Based on the Tinder swipe, I have to you have to pop in my face first. You get what I'm saying? So I guess it matters. For me personally, I'm not gonna say this for everybody. It matters to me aesthetically. Um, looks definitely matter to me. Honestly, you don't have to be drop dead gorgeous, but you have to have some aesthetically. I have to be aroused aesthetically somehow, visually. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be here and sit here and like, oh, I take you with one. Yeah, like no, I'm not. I don't even want to say nothing because I don't even know who's listening. But I have a standard when it comes to looks, absolutely, and I'm here to say that, absolutely.
That's the raw
Yes,
truth,
and
man.
yes,
You got
I do. Yes, I do feel like you get more out of life when you are aesthetically looking good. Absolutely. Yes. You get more out of your brand when it aesthetically looks good. So
yeah. Can you actually see your audience, or do you just
We see you, Peter. We
I don't
see
see
you.
it.
you see?
I
No,
don't see Peter. Is Peter from the YouTube, or is he watching you? Are y'all YouTube live?
Yeah.
yeah, YouTube. Our Facebook is down for the moment.
Yeah, so the YouTube live, it seems like he's on a YouTube live because I can see the YouTube icon on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's extremely important that we just continue to keep our bodies healthy. I'm not talking about the normal aesthetically looking beautiful. I'm not talking about the model. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying when you aesthetically help yourself and look good within yourself and you do good, that's going to radiate anyway. So if you average looking and then you take care of yourself 100%, then you're going to be looking fabulous looking. You get what I'm saying? Like I just think it plays a big part in a lot of things you want to do. It really does. Like there's been plenty of times I done got myself out of situations, batting my eyes and saying, "Hey, I didn't mean to do it." And um, somebody they arguing on my Instagram.
Oh, they going ham on there.
They somebody arguing, somebody they going back and forth. It's very hard. So y'all don't take everything so damn serious. First of all, stop all that. So just because somebody think they ugly, that's on them. If they think they ugly, they think they ugly. You ain't gotta, whatever.
That's the thing too, man. Like, what's that quote? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as well.
Beauty is in the
And
eye of the beholder, but Jail,
I know.
the way we are collectively,
Oh yeah,
damn well you would not have married Kai if she ain't looked that damn good, girl. Boy, bye.
I care about personality.
It just so happened her personality matched her looks. That's what it was. It was
Listen, listen, listen. Truth be told, there's a lot of crazy ass pretty people out there. So
crazy people out there.
also there's
There's some
crazy
crazy
ugly
ass
people
ugly
out
people
there.
too.
Yeah. It's like
I hate to say ugly because it's not ugly. You know what I mean? I don't see
yeah.
ugly. I definitely don't see. I've never really seen an ugly person. Like I've seen ugly ways.
There
I
we go.
felt ugly ways. I
That's exactly.
definitely felt some ugly ways. I've had ugly ways.
Yeah.
That's why I can see them and recognize them.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why my question to ask now, well, more so now. Before I cared more about just looks because at the end of the day, I was just trying to get some ass. So
Yeah.
if it's like a wham bam, then like that's the way I'm looking at you for looks. I don't care like your demeanor and everything else. I just care about all right, you arouse me. But like now, it's more about like, yo, what that soul do though?
What the soul
What that
do?
soul, what your soul connection about? Like going from there. And the looks, obviously, it looks like you mentioned, it gets your attention. But
It gets
then
your
like,
attention. Absolutely. Good look. It gets your
mhm,
yes, it gets your attention. The good looks gets your attention. However, um, I've seen a lot of people recently, now that I've openly started my spiritual journey though, Dale, I've seen I've seen some I would say souls that presented themselves as beauty and like knowing and awakened beauty, I mean, within, and it really wasn't beauty, it was some darkness, you know what I mean, like I've seen those dark souls, so to speak,
mhm, mhm,
that presented themselves as light souls and didn't
mhm,
understand that they were still in the dark.
mhm,
um and honestly, the where I'm at now, I'm more attracted to the darkness because it allows me to when I say darkness, I say brokenness.
mhm,
I like people that are a little broken. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? I don't like the chosen one guru and I know it all type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I know who I am, I know what I want, da 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 da. It's like I think I'm more attracted to a little brokenness. To me, and then, again, this is just where I'm at right now. I'm not gonna say next live I'm gonna be like, hell no, you can't come in, but right now I think I'm more appreciative in the broken light, the broken light bulb, so to speak, because it allows me yeah,
it allows you to what?
it allows me to be all of it allows me to recognize my light, I guess. You know what I mean? It allows me to come with my supremeness, to come in and sort of nurture that. So I guess because I'm in such a nurturing, loving space, it's like if you are already so in love with yourself and you so, self love, then what do I'm still trying to figure out, well, what are we doing here? How can I provide more? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to provide that extra love. I know that I want to be able to provide some love that I have stored for your healing. You know what I mean? I'm a healer by heart. So if I feel like I'm going in a relationship and you already there, i I'm already there, then why are we in a relationship?
Ooh, here we go. Let's
Come
get
on,
into
Dale.
this. This is good. This is really good because, like, the way that you just mentioned the person's brokenness, and you could come in and like shine your light and to be able to help them type of thing. It reminds me sort of like a rescuer type of thing. Like, I can help this person. I can rescue this
I kind of get
person.
off on. I mean, I
Why?
like to be able to. Yeah, I mean, I did all of this damn work and went through the damn darkness and got drugged
Yeah.
through the damn dirt to not give it away to somebody that I'm laying with
Yeah.
in some way. I'm not saying always. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, come here, let me come. Let me. You know what I mean? Save all of you. I ain't trying to. I'm not trying to be a save a hoe. I'm trying to like. I'm trying. I want to see some vulnerability. I want to see you break down and have some type of level of vulnerability, so I can be able to say, oh, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I am. Ross here to save you. You know what I mean? I got you. It's like if I'm not saving, if I don't feel you know, that I'm bringing to the table some level of healing or some level of safe space, then what are we doing here, G? Like, I could be out saving the world, and I'm sitting here like, we're gonna do it together. We can save the world together. Like, let's do
Yeah,
it. You know what I mean? Like, but for I kind of like a level of brokenness, though. I do.
it's
I do.
it's interesting. It's like
I don't want you to have it all together. I don't have it all together.
what about someone who comes in and has it all together? What about that scares you?
I don't
Or
think it
quote
necessarily
unquote
scare me.
all
I'm just not
together?
attracted to it. It don't scare me. It's just I'm not attracted to somebody that got all of this shit together. Like, I don't. I'm not. I like, because maybe because I don't, and I think
Mhm.
it feels safer because I'm still dealing with shit that comes up
Yeah,
randomly. Sometimes I don't be even knowing I'm dealing with shit. Sometimes you like, I got it, I'm good, and then bam. But you know what I mean? Like, so because I'm not necessarily scared of it. It's just I'm not attracted to somebody that just got all of their shit together. It's like, oh great, you don't need me, goddamn it. What
what
am
if
I?
what if he could shine his light on you like that superhero?
I guess I like I like the ebb and flow of, I don't need you to shine your light all the time on me, and I don't need you to I don't need you, they don't need me to shine their light on them all of the time. I think
Yeah,
the level of individuality
yeah,
allows that relationship to sort of flow freely. Like, if
yeah,
I'm feeling vulnerable at this moment, you stronger. If you feeling vulnerable at that moment, I'm stronger. Like, I think it's a yin and yang, a
yeah.
masculine. It's like a, it's not always, I don't want it to always be just nothing to challenge us. There's no challenge, there's no, it's just,
Expansion.
it's no expansion. Like, how you gonna be whole? I'm gonna be whole. Yeah, exactly. Where's the expansion? How are we learning and growing off of each other? And I had to go through several relationships and to understand that what I do want out of a relationship. I don't want you to be fully whole. I don't need, that's not a requirement. Let me just say that. If you are, that's great, but I probably won't be attracted to you. It won't last very long because I don't need no one just whining and dining me either, and it just be like, I, I'm good on that.
What if there's a person, because like yourself, you just mentioned whole, but then also you're still working on your shit. You're whole, but you're still working on your shit. So what about like there's a potential man who's like, yo, like I'm in that same space too, and I'm still working on my own shit as well.
Then
I'm
that's
still doing
perfect
the
for me
work.
because you that. So I call it little broken, but that's perfect for me. Then now
That's it.
that's perfect.
It's a different thing. It's a different dynamic because like the way you explained it before, I'm thinking like, oh, it's a man who's coming in and like not really doing the work type of shit, and then like,
Oh
yo,
no,
like,
you got to be doing the work now, baby.
yeah,
You got to be doing the work. I'm saying broken, like, got some mommy issues or daddy issues. You know what I mean? Little broken shit. You know what I mean? Just, went through a fucking divorce. Shit like that. Just, something to be working towards healing or becoming a better version of yourself. Like, I like that. I like to grow with someone in that space. You know what I mean? Not again, because I feel like I'm whole. I feel like I have arrived. All I'm doing now is just playing in here. Hey. You know what I mean? That's that, because nothing truly bothers me to this point where it's like, oh God, I gotta go away forever. Like, I'm past that point now. Like, I'm good on that. It's just
yeah,
now it's just I want to play. I want to play. I want to, you know, relearn some shit, unlearn some shit. I want to, but as far as wholeness, I have a great practice every single day, monthly, yearly, hourly, secondly. I have a great practice. I have a great mindset. I'm kind, I give, I love, I share. I feel like there's certain aspects of a whole person that I would say, qualities of a whole person that I feel like I have. I'm well off. I've done a lot of things that I would say I've lived a good life. You know what I mean? Up until this point, it's like up until this point right now, it really couldn't get no better. Like, it's great. I've done a lot. You know what I mean? Like, so now it's just sort of, I'm playing in the field like, oh, hey girl, hey, what we doing? It's just, now it's just choosing what it is that I want every single day and every single moment. I'm choosing. But as far as to recap what we were just talking about, not to get back into relationship shit though, but as far as you're looking good, physically, we talking about physically, I feel like, unfortunately and fortunately, that's where we are collectively. It matters. It definitely matters. If you want to get more out of life, it matters. To me, it matters how I present myself physically. It does. And that's why I work out. I work out because I know, first, it's healthy as hell, and it increases my frequency. Secondly, I know that I'll have a lot more privilege because that higher frequency will touch others differently. So yes, the way you look matters. So to cap that, I won't go outside with house shoes on and going to a grocery store with a head bonnet on. I won't do it because I like my groceries being put in the car by strangers. I just do. And every time I'm radiant and I feel great about myself, I get a lot more privileges. And I'm going to continue to do that until the day I die. I'm gonna be an old lady, 80 years old, still looking fly, and still gonna get my groceries put in the fucking car and the door open for me. Period. Yeah. So, yeah. Stay looking good, stay magical, stay beautiful internally and externally, because yes, it starts with internal. However, you get away with more when you look good. When you look good, you get away with more. If you're kinder, you're gonna get away with a lot more. oh, they said my volume is out. Can y'all hear me now? Okay, we're about to end. We're about to end it now anyway. Dang, I don't know why my mute is. Can y'all hear me? Okay. So y'all got a recap. Y'all want to say something before we end? We've been out here for 40 minutes. I guess y'all. I don't know why my shit is on mute now.
www.rashidat.com. Link is scrolling on the bottom there. www.ourdailymagic.com. And you can find us all and continue the conversation. This was a good one.
Mm-hmm. This is a good one. I don't know why and nobody can't hear me. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna end it. End now. Share. All right. Great conversation. Yeah. So it's a lot more I want to say about the pretty privilege. I like how Dale said the pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty is not for women either, for men too, because I know a lot of men that's getting it because they pretty asses. So really, it's like, wow, but the truth is that's where we at. I think that's where we at in life. I mean, when you present things aesthetically, it definitely matters. It definitely matters, because ain't nobody gonna do they business like that. Ain't nobody gonna throw no just nothing up there. They pay for marketing for a purpose. They pay for things to be spicier and prettier for a reason.
Mm.
I mean, the colors, the the messages that's sent to our subconscious, it's all a play. It's all a play, you know. So why not play and be the glitch in the system, understand the way the system works and use it for your fucking advantage.
Bars. That's the there we go. That's a pretty much a great way of just bringing this all home. Summarize it.
Yeah. What did
We're
I
talking
just
about
what did I just say, Dale? I don't remember. Maybe we could do. I don't remember what I just said. Just that fast.
it's the like the whole pretty privilege thing we're talking about it. It's a game that's being played out there to make things pretty, and also a lot of people have been very conditioned to believe this thing of this how important this external prettiness is. But then for you, the way that you just said it, to be able to intentionally use that
Yeah.
and be the glitch in the matrix. So like, okay, yeah, like for a perfect example for Ra, she knows like, yeah, she has that privilege, that pretty privilege. People can grab her attention, but like as she has your attention from her pretty quote unquote privilege, she's gonna shift your fucking consciousness. You don't even know
Correct.
it.
Correct. Correct.
So
Come
that's
on,
what I'm saying.
Dale. Right.
That's the, like, yeah, you're paying attention. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're paying attention to me. Yeah, you're admiring me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here's this little truth bomb for you. Boom.
Correct. 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 It's like I like how Peter put that subliminal seduction.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter.
So you're playing a game. You're playing this game, but you're using it in a way of uplifting humanity and shifting consciousness.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. I know. I
Yeah.
see you. I see your game. I
Yes.
see it. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I mean, like, again, we could do that for the physical, and we can
Yeah.
do that for our businesses as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yes. So yes.
I love
Great.
it. It just shows like you embody the tools that you've been blessed with, and you're using it as a way of helping to bless humanity and shift the consciousness of it. But it's like, yeah, like I know what I got, and I'm embodying that shit, and I'm using that shit, so that
Yeah.
way I can get into the doors that I can get into, and I'm shifting fucking humanity.
At the same damn time.
Exactly. So
At
yeah,
the same damn time.
giving and receiving abundance, baby.
Correct. Correct. That's our daily magic shit.
Ooh! Damn. She closed it.
I'm so silly. But yes, absolutely. Until next Friday, thank you all so much. I'm not at my cafe today, but I am open Monday through Friday from 11 until 3. Also, beginning November 1st, I will be doing a national detox. That's actually Monday. I'm doing a national detox. I have a teammate, Jessica. She has really inspired all of us. So for her birthday, she's doing 23 days of just juice, inspired by the 7-day holistic detox book. So she's doing 23 days. I'm doing the first 7 days with her. We got a lot of people hopping on board this month doing a detox. So if you guys are interested in detoxing with us within the first through 23 days, come and see me. We are taking our shit serious. We are taking our shit serious this month of November. We know that towards the end of the month, we got Thanksgiving. So why not just get into this a good space of giving thanks to yourself and loving on yourself before Thanksgiving get here. So consider this a pre-Thanksgiving detox, G. And then we're going to have to probably detox after Thanksgiving, but it's all right. but truth is, hopefully this will inspire people so that they won't go too crazy around the holidays, just because I know food and love is attached to this holiday right now. It's not really attached to the history of Thanksgiving. It's attached to love. And back in the day, for me and our family, food was a love language, baby. It brought us together. So let's allow ourselves to, have compassion for that, and still give thanks. Starting November 1st, we're doing a national detox. I'll be detoxing on the 1st. So if y'all want to join me, come to the Detox Cafe, hit my website up, go place y'all orders immediately, because don't be trying to wait until the 1st and talk about Ra and texting me just because you know me. Don't do that. We doing business the right way. Y'all follow the rules. It's a system. I have a whole system in place. You cannot text me the day of talking about I need a detox. Don't work that way, sis. Yes, I'm talking to you, friend. So I love you to death. I got you. However, let's follow the systems. If y'all want to do it, I'm letting you know now. Come the 1st, and y'all got within the 1st and the 23rd to detox. Y'all can do 3 days, anytime in between that. You know what I mean? You don't have to start on the 1st. You can start on the 5th. It don't matter. But between the 1st and the 23rd, y'all gonna have to get a detox in. 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 23 days. It don't matter. Just get y'all detox in. Plus, it'll help you look prettier.
Oh, I see you.
Full circle.
Yeah, right. I see you.
So
thank you to everyone watching too, on whoever was watching on IG, and also Peter on YouTube. Thank you.
You're on YouTube. Okay, you guys, I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. I was super excited to do this live today. I'll be coming up with random topics throughout the week on the shit that I'll be doing, and that's kind of like where I was at the last 2 days. Yeah, pretty
Nice.
privileged.
Yeah. I love it. This is good.
All right, y'all pretty asses. Have a good weekend.
Yeah. All right,
stay magical and keep it raw.
Stay magical.